Welcome back to the second half. I have to say, if you aren't watching live, you're really missing out as chat fucking roasts the unit by listing all of the various things they've done over the years. I am curious now that chat brings it up. It's a great point, Lieutenant Vincent Gray. Do you admit to your reality warping, magical time travel killing of Kenneth Cross? Is that part of your debriefing with this man?
Oh, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Oh, I'm talking about over the next 20 days.
No.
Okay,
Nor would
never
he
comes up.
if I told him.
No, he would probably recommend you for a medical evaluation immediately.
Yes.
At the end of those 20 days, you hear over the 1MC circuit, 2 minutes to dropship detachment. So he holds out a hand for you to shake and says, "This is our last session together. We'll be taking a compilation of everything that you have admitted to and creating a report. I expect that you understand my level of professionalism is such that despite our working relationship, I will accurately report on the findings."
Yes, and I do hope you do.
He just blinks and says, "Very well, Lieutenant. Please try not to break any more laws."
I have not broke that many, but okay.
He blinks and then floats through the jump ship, dropship collar to get onto the jump ship as people are hectically going in either direction. Harridan, when you float onto the bridge of the dropship, one of the ensigns floats over and hands you a cup of tea. It's like a sippy cup so that you can't spill it anywhere in zero gravity.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Your chair is behind Ensign Acheron's, and she's just cranes her neck backwards and then unbuckles herself so that she can do a backflip to look at you. She's now upside down, looking at you face to face, and she's just like, "Sir,
Ensign,
your orders?"
So to recap for me, we're taking a job where they paid for the command lands.
Yes.
Okay, and reviewing the mission specs. Are we launching into hostile territory, or
It's believed so. You'll be landing and then disembarking the lance to go to investigate possible bandit activity.
Now, it's specifically the contract required the command lance.
Yes.
That's not suspicious at all. Thank you. Carry on.
I mean, it's one of the options for your unit, right? Do you can't afford to buy an entire company? Just get our best mech pilots and their heaviest machines.
Sure.
You literally were just talking about sub-licensings 10 minutes ago, and now
Subcontracting is a legitimate strategy, okay?
this is subcontracting.
I just look down at her and kind of cock my head because she's just craning back.
Yep.
Just take us in, Ensign.
All right.
Trust your judgment on
That's
this.
Captain, sir.
My apologies. Take us out, Captain.
Flight Officer Jacobs, toss me that bagel. He's like, what? And he tosses her a bagel, and she catches it, and in the process, it gives her enough momentum to slowly float back down into her chair. Right? Because she's in zero gravity, and she's floating. She can't do anything. Good toss, Jacobs. Give yourself a merit on the duty lock. Straps herself in with a click, and she's like, "Detach from the dropship in 20 seconds. Everybody good to go?" And everyone sounds off at their consoles. The dropship detach from each other, and you can see as the dropship begins burning away at 2 gravities, everyone being pushed down into their seats. The jump ship is deploying its sail in order to gather energy from the sun. So the basic mission briefing that you have over your 4-day transit is that the command lance will land with the ship. They will disembark, and then we'll head several kilometers away. The 9th planet of the system has a moon, and that moon has a radiation storm on it. It is believed that the radiation storm is capable of hiding mech signatures that bandits are operating on this planet and jumping either to periphery locations that are Lyran aligned, like the planet Core that you were previously on, or they're actually jumping over the line to places like Kolavrati and hitting like hotels and stuff like the previous pirate group that you've run into. Intelligence indicates that they're bunkered up underground, that there is a specific point that an informant has directed you all to, and that you will get off of the dropship far enough away that there won't be any threat to it. You will take the command lance out there, and you will destroy the bandits after hunting them down. If you find their bunker, you'll call the dropship over, and you use the engines in order to break it open.
Very good. Would I have been able to recollect my seismic sensor suite?
Oh my god. You fucking love these things. You can't live without them.
Can't, no.
Yes, you have your seismic sensors.
What's the next level of like sensor package? Like that's what we should have got him for Christmas. Is not like whatever the upgraded seismic sensors are, right? Like the ones that have seismic and thermal or and electromagnetic. Like we gotta take our sensor game to the next level.
Just more seismic sensors.
Just more of them.
Just blanket the continents.
We have aerospace.
With more seismic sensors and a second controller, we could do a wider circle.
You know what? You know what's better? Aerospace sensors.
If only you had some aerospace ships or some satellites that you could deploy from orbit.
It's coming.
But I want to point out that this moon has a number of radiation storms on it that not only make the planet essentially uninhabitable, but prevent transmission of data to and from it. You'll be out of contact with the dropship after you get out of visual range of it. You'll be out of contact with each other if you get out of visual range. Your seismic monitor, do you have a seismic monitor to go with your seismic sensor? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can set up
go
some sensors.
Yeah, especially with the electromagnetic interference, it'd be good, and we don't know what we're facing. It'd be good for the dropship.
So my question is, how are you setting these things up?
Well, there's 5. It has a kit. I had 5 of them.
Yes, I agree. They're all weigh 2 kilograms in the size of your mech's fist. They are basically maybe like a fingernail.
So I would imagine basically a 5-point star around the dropship.
He's just walking around the dropship and then just like slowly lowering the whole mech and just placing the sensor there and then getting up. Okay.
That's why we need hundreds, and you just walk around sprinkling them out.
Go ahead and make a sensor operations check real quick. You get a +1 because you are searching for things at a certain level.
Let's see, where's my sensor operations? Okay, so that'll give me a total of +6.
You have a +5?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that'd be a 15.
There's definitely something going on under the ground here. You are picking up sensor readings. The whole area has underground seismic activity. It's almost like there's a mining operation going on in this general vicinity.
Okay, we'll notate that. And do we get a general direction?
You were told that your informant would plant a beacon to the east, and it does seem to indicate both to the east and directly below this dropship landing field also has some sort of seismic readings. Very difficult to sort out.
Who was the one that hired us?
The client is listed as anonymous.
Well, my bet is that the person who hired us is people currently doing the mining operation that we're picking up.
Okay. So yeah, I'll make sure that the dropship has the control unit. The main thing is early warning detection system for them, because like you said, if we get out of visual range, then we won't be able to communicate with them. So if they get taken by surprise,
so over the
warning
communications,
to be able to lift
yeah.
off.
So when you say that, over the communications, Acheron is just like, "This is Prince. Look, if anything happens, we're gonna send up a couple flares. It'll be real obvious because those flares will be LRM-20s.
Perfect.
I could ask you if you could do the same, sir.
Absolutely. Just
Captain
look for
Prince
my
out then.
explosions.
She's already cut the comms. Highly professional, that one.
So this
It's
is
okay.
a random question. What the hell happened between her and Howler?
I have no idea.
I
I
thought
don't
they were
want to
dating.
ask.
Yeah.
You want to ask?
No, I don't really care. That's McGurk's problem when he gets back.
I don't understand why nobody likes Bandito.
I just want to be clear, these communication channels are still monitored by the dropship, so... Unless you made that a mech-to-mech, like, laser line of sight, she just heard you say that.
It would have been just Harridan.
Okay. Gotcha. Somewhere, a legal officer's going, talks about colleagues behind their backs. Check.
I was going to get a lot of that written down somewhere.
So we'll. They said they would set up a beacon.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we'll form up and start heading to the east where the beacon's supposed to be.
Okay. You have several kilometers across this irradiated moon.
I'll ask Bandito to pull up any form of topographical readings we got on the way down, so he can plot us a route that
Yes.
will land us in likely ambush points.
Sure. When you arrive at the beacon, you can see that the what's very clearly the bandit base, the door has been busted open, and there are a number of spacesuit wearing obvious bandits who are filled with bullet holes, and their bodies are very clearly being slowly irradiated by the planet around them.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't we hired to do that to those guys?
Is it safe to be on this planet?
Oh, no, terribly not.
Not
This
at all.
place is
No.
horribly irradiated.
Okay.
So
I'm sure you'll be fine though, as long as you don't plan on having any children.
while this is happening, Selena, the beacon begins transmitting a message to your cockpit.
My cockpit?
Yes.
Okay.
The person appearing on screen is like a young Jonathan Frakes. He's like Riker from Star Trek. He's got a neatly trimmed black goatee. He's elegantly draped himself over a fainting couch. He's in a fairly nice bathrobe with a glass of something dark and red in his hand. There's mood music set on the video and like a dim red lighting system. It all seems very professional. He waves a glass and says, "Au revoir, mon petit lapin. It is I, Major Damien Stavros of the Tarian Concordant Ministry of Intelligence, your fiancé. I pass a salute to you for your resilience. I assuredly had hoped that destroying your career and robbing your company would destroy you on an emotional level. After you gained your parents' ambassadorial title, you became a persona non grata in regards to a target for my further attacks. But by joining a military unit, albeit one on the other side of the inner sphere, you have opened yourself to my predations once more. I have hired the mercenary unit Paudrix Moradas via Comstar to destroy you. It's been costly paying for both sides of this conflict, but technically, my dear, it's all your money regardless. While my mercenary units hold your unit back, an elite unit of Tarian intelligence agents are moving stealthily in on your dropship's location, mining the ship and exploding it. Unless you can reach your dropship in the next minute, you will watch in delicious anguish as your friends all die. He salutes the camera with his wine glass and says, "Nothing personal, kid. Bon chance." For the rest of you, you notice that Selena gets a pretty dense data packet and then the beacon turns off, and there are several LRMs rising from the direction of the dropship.
This
So,
was a trap.
Yeah,
LRMs rising
Oh, I
Don't
could have told you that a while ago.
everyone knew it was a trap.
We need
There's
to go
the
to the
flag.
dropship right now. Go to the dropship right now. He's gonna blow it up.
I will have been calming. There's the flat. We need to get now.
How long have we been traveling away from the dropship?
Several minutes.
Okay.
Well, like, but you've been moving slowly, right? Like cautiously.
And he was just booking it, jump jets and all.
I understand. Allow me to show you the battlefield for this evening. Allow me to show you the battlefield for this evening.
What the hell?
Bip, bip, bip.
Oh,
We're
Shadow
facing
Hawk.
a full company worth of light. Jesus. All right.
This doesn't bode well for me.
No.
I think the real problem is that Cotton choosing to use a Marauder 2 dragged the unit's battle weight up very high. So your unit, as they begin heading directly back, encounters a unit of shut down mechs that were hiding along the reverse path that are now blocking your traversement. If the turn counter reaches 0, your dropship explodes and you are stuck on the planet.
Crap.
This is not where you want to be in a radiation storm infested moon hellhole.
No, that would be very, very
All you
bad.
need to do is reach the other side of the map at 7 turns, or incidentally, you could kill all of your opponents.
But it would have to be within 7 turns. We'd have to kill all of our opponents.
That is correct.
And there's 12 of them.
That is also correct. There are 4 Wolfhounds, 4 Jenners, and 4 Shadowhawks.
Okay, I
All
don't
of them
have, I don't have a
bear the
mech or a
unit
mech
patch.
sheet.
Sorry, what?
I don't have a mech or a mech sheet.
Isn't there a Vapor Eagle and a Vapor Eagle sheet over here?
I think Pondo is in the Goshawk. I'm in the Cauldronborn.
7K.
That is not what I have written down. At the end of last week, you told me Wolverine 7K, Marauder 2, Timberwolf A, and Goshawk.
Yeah, but then we talked about Cauldronborn all week.
I did not improve the situation based on that.
Okay.
Do not recall that happening.
I run my full speed in an absolutely straight line. I can barely make it there in 7 turns.
You better hope that no one gets in your way and blocks you.
Does one of us just need to make it, or does everybody need to make it?
I mean, any of you that wish to get off the planet will need to make it.
Okay.
Would you like a few minutes to discuss strategy?
Um,
So each of you will get to deploy within 3 hexes of the edge of the map, of course. Do you want me to go swap in a Cauldronborn real quick?
No, not if it messes up your
No, don't worry.
battle stuff.
It's not going to be a problem. The Goshawk and the Cauldronborn are pretty close. I will just say that they have a different weapons complement. Options.
Sure.
Was it?
I think I was going to do the D variant.
Would do the D.
I would. What else would there be to do?
You guys got any thoughts you want to share? Audience would like to hear.
Wait, which map side of the map do we have to get to?
You are from the top side of the map. You need to reach the bottom side of the map.
Okay.
That's much.
oh, the short,
Yes.
the short one, not the
Yes,
long
the
one.
short one. I know. It's the first time in the
If it was-
entirety of this game we have played on a map that is not sideways. I know, wild, right?
I was double checking because if it was the long one, I literally couldn't make it there in 7 turns. But the short one, I can barely make it.
The first fight in season 2, we played that. It's the same direction.
All right. Well, you know what? It doesn't happen that often. Just enjoy it.
Okay. Because I was going to say it'd be physically impossible for Black Rabbit to make it if.
Well, that would be very unfortunate for being in an assault mech then. A super, super slow assault mech.
I don't know the speeds of the other mechs. When they were picking their mechs, I did not know they were picking faster mechs.
Cauldron
Or
Born
light
is
mechs. I didn't realize everybody switched to slightly lighter mechs either.
I didn't. I kept the same mech that I was in.
Well, let's be clear. The Timberwolf is a heavy mech that moves like a light mech.
I actually.
I
picked
said
a heavier
lighter,
like an
not
assault.
light.
It moves like a medium mech.
It moves like a medium. It hits like an assault.
Yeah, it slices like a ninja. It cuts like a razor blade. It's so fast.
I can't erase the hits.
I know. I couldn't erase them either. Where is the Goshawks? Behold! I like cuisine. The Goshawk is now an Edmund Jaguar D. That's magic. Gosh, this thing. You went from like a couple of pulse lasers to ultra AC-10s and an ER large laser. Yeah, you just absolutely went from like medium range to long.
I see no problem with this.
Sure. You wouldn't.
They're Clan Ultra AC-20s, so they automatically aim for the cockpit. In fact, they transfer the heat into the slugs that go across the map.
I know you know what heavy lasers are because you've been messing around in Mech Lab. So you know that that's not that unusual.
I haven't looked at heavy lasers because
they're
not a thing
they're
yet.
fucking stupid.
They don't transfer heat.
No.
They just do increased
Instead,
damage.
they do an increased amount of heat to the thing that it's basically like flamethrowing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds dumb.
Heavy large laser does double damage for 16 of a typical inner sphere large laser, but gives
Well, look, we could talk
Yeah.
about heavy lasers all day, but instead, let's talk about ending the 3rd season. How do you guys want to do this? I mean, this is a serious complement of enemies.
I got an idea. Let's
Yeah.
go as far right as possible.
Yeah, we should just start out in here and then just book
Look
it.
it forward.
Going as far right as possible is a very popular choice nowadays. I'm not sure I agree with it, but nothing. I really felt like that was a good one, guys. At least give me some credit.
I'm not touching politics with a 10-foot pole. I've been slowly learning my lesson. But no matter what you say involving specific topics, invariably someone comes along who you do not agree with at all. And
Oh,
they
Shadowhawks is actually 5 jump. Who knew?
very vehemently.
Are we placing first? Or we just need to place?
I've already placed.
Okay.
You can place in whatever order you want.
Oh shoot, I can't jump.
That is going to be a slight problem.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry, I'm distracted by a couple of different.
So
things.
it will take about, if we just go, 4 turns to get there. Yeah.
It will take me all 7.
If you run out of 5?
I think 6, because I think there was 22 hexes all the way across.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I only killed 19.
Oh, I forgot the 3 that we got to move ahead.
So it'll take you 4. Currently in our position, it doesn't matter if anyways has jump jets. Except for me, where I can kind of run interference.
Well, yeah, basically, if we just run in a straight line, then you can use your jump jets just to hop over those rocks. So you don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's roll. My stat has a +3 to initiative.
I now have a +6 to initiative.
I have a 10.
I have 13.
So I believe with 12 versus 4, I need to move 3 units before you move 1, and we'll play it like that, 3-1, 3-1.
Yep.
That's good.
Shadowhawk. I got what, a 5 jump range? Bad. 1. 5.
Means charges are being placed. Maybe we should have the fast movers just go full speed, and I'll keep pace with Cotton.
I mean, I can keep pace for sure. I mean, we can essentially just go our walking speed if we just go
Well, that's
straight.
true. Yeah.
Okay. I have moved.
Who wants to move first?
I'll go.
5 is a +2 normally, right? So it's a 3 jump.
Yes.
I haven't actually run before, so I haven't actually had to look this up.
Your mech is actually straining at the force. Your engine has never had to go at this speed. There's
Well,
some
actually, if I have to get somewhere far, I just jump.
there's some safety regulations that are kicking in. It's like, warning, this engine has never been tested at this capacity. 1, 2, 3. Spinners can run hella far.
Spent all that time looking it up, and somebody already switched my dice for me.
Sorry, that was me.
No, thank you, but now I know I looked up the right thing.
Can jump 5. How far he got run?
I figured the Jenners would do better just running.
Yeah.
He did run, but he did. It's the same distance.
Oh, okay. All right.
That is 3 mechs moved.
Yep, I'll go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, this guy moved like 8 hexes. Wow, Sid. Wow. Wow, that's so inviting. 1, 2, 3, 5. Them a 3.
Actually, can I adjust my move?
Sure. I haven't reacted to it yet.
Back 1 space. In turn 1. Because I still get the +3.
Some have said that that might be an interesting game. Let's talk about wolfhounds. They can move 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's that wolfhound. You are up.
Gentlemen.
Do you want to go, Rad, or do you want me to go?
Can't, something weird's going on with my tabletop. Just go ahead and go. I'll have to try and figure it out. My middle mouse button is no longer zooming in and out.
Two, 4, 5.
Be the sensor.
We'll face that way.
Sid's like, don't worry, Rad. I can sell you a used seismic sensor that will detect whenever you move your hand.
No, the mouse wheel still works. It's working on other programs. It's just not working in Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, weird. I was like, it could be the sensor, and made me think of back when, mice were trackball, or when they had the
Oh
ball
boy.
instead of the laser sensors, and you had to take the ball out and then use a Q-tip to clean the centers.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that, but I can't zoom in enough on my sheet
4, 5, 6,
to see
7,
it.
8, 9.
Hello there.
What are you needing to see? Maybe we can just check for you real quick.
I mean, my camera's like at the ground level right now, so I can't I might have to get out and get back in or something.
5,
Don't
6,
know
7,
why this is
9.
doing this. It's weird.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're right. Go into controls for Tabletop Simulator.
I just reloaded. It's working now. But what did you find in case it does it again?
Well, you can set zoom in, zoom out if the mouse wheel stops.
Okay.
You can
Gotcha.
set secondaries to be like a pair of keyboard keys.
Gotcha. Okay, now I know my movement. That's cool.
Well, it's your turn to roll.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let me do 7, 8 to be right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is your modifier still 2 for 7 hexes? Or does it go up to
Yes,
3?
you need 8 for 3.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about shooting. I'm gonna start with this Wolfhound #1 firing on the Marauder. 6 hexes away.
That's an interesting choice. I think they're all going to fire on the Marauder. Because that's who they want to kill.
So the large laser is going to be at short range, and everything else is going to be at medium. So it starts at gunnery 4, jump for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9, 11, 11, 11.
Did you jump or did you run?
Oh, I guess I ran. So instead it will be 8, 10, 10, 10. Sorry, I jumped so many mechs. That is a hit. It is...
I'd say that's left side.
It is indeed left side.
The left torso. Takes 8.
Got that, Black Rabbit? Okay. Let's talk about the next thing. That is a hit. Left arm takes 5.
I know you can sprint in this game. I just can't find the rule.
That is a miss.
It's typically, I think it's 1.5 your run speed. And you can't shoot that turn.
Okay. That is my turn.
It's an
friends.
optional rule, typically. I'm not really sure. I don't know that it is, but
3, 3, 3,
I've
12.
seen it before. I don't remember if it's just double your walk speed or just 1.5 your run. I think it's double your walk.
9, 21. I build 3 points of heat. You guys are up.
Don't you need to shoot with 3, or does it matter at
No,
the moment?
we just switch back and forth.
Okay. Because I think you only have 3 people that can shoot at the moment.
I'll shoot. I'll target Wolfhound 1.
Okay.
And I'll be dumping
Yeah, this
2
is a scary amount of firepower.
PPCs, 2 medium pulse lasers, and a streak 6.
Do you have the heat sinks for that?
Yes, I'll build 2 heat.
Okay.
My total weapon heat is 48. My dissipation is 40. So I'm subtracting 1 medium pulse, which is 4 heat, and then the ER small, which is 2 more. So
Are you remembering your run
that would
speed
map
heat?
out at 42 heat. So
I'm just making sure you don't overheat yourself in this situation.
let's see, and I ran, so that gives me a +2. So, and then 2 for his movement. And I'm at short range for everything, so I'm rolling at 4s. All right, ERPPC number 1 will hit 15 damage in the right leg.
The Wolfhound number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Will you stop hitting the legs with these 15 damage stuff?
No. I'm going to spend a point of edge to reroll those snake eyes. There we go. Another 15 points in the right leg.
Does not crit if it doesn't take the whole leg off.
It doesn't.
Wow, really? All right.
I mean, both of these legs have 16. I will have to roll to keep standing, though.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. I have these are medium pulse lasers, so I just have to not roll snake eyes on these 2. All right. So medium pulse laser number 1.
You stay standing.
7 damage in the left leg. God damn it.
That's internal?
There's no crit.
Are these things already damaged?
No.
And
You got hit in both legs for 15 points of damage, and
I thought
then...
he hit the same leg. No, he hits the same leg.
No, I hit the same leg for 15.
Oh, my
30.
apologies. That was a complete misunderstanding. I thought you hit 2 different legs.
The right leg took 30 and the left leg took 7.
Okay, well then that's very different.
Which I believe the right leg just shot off.
Which I'm kind of okay with.
Get your stupid purple thing away from here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm counting in my head.
9, 6 remaining.
So go to the right torso. So you don't have to worry about him to remain standing because he would just fall over.
I mean, he can still shoot with that chest-mounted rear medium laser. Oh, he has a forward medium laser. Get wrecked. He's just going to take more damage, unfortunately.
Are you caught up?
I am not, because now I need to roll for his fall. He survived the damage fall, but now he's taking the lost a leg fall. What I needed was he faces the same direction with the 1. His mech weight is 35, so he takes 4 points of damage. Can someone roll the location for me real quick?
Use the white dice.
Just use those dice.
10.
Okay, what's that?
Is it forward arc?
Forward.
It would be left arm takes
4.
Well, I was saying use the white dice because I already rolled my next medium laser.
Okay.
Oh.
It's too late for that, friend.
It's okay. I had the numbers though.
Okay.
It was and it was 7 to the left arm, and it did crit once if it goes internal.
To the left arm, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not internal.
Okay, so it didn't matter. Let's see, and that's both medium lasers. So I just have the streak 6 now.
Not unconscious.
We can like talk to each other in our mechs, right? With the line of sight.
Yes, you can talk to anybody on the battlefield right now, just not the dropship.
Hey Ronan, do you remember when I said I allegedly wanted to ruin someone's life?
Uh-huh.
Allegedly, he hates me too.
Okay.
All right, so the streak 6 hit.
Is that what this is about?
This might that hypothetically, yes.
Wow.
Oh, so the streaks, all 6 hit.
Yep.
A lot of alleged hypotheticals.
2 to the right leg.
I go the right torso.
2 to the right arm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
2
feel
to the right arm.
Do you feel any differently about hypothetically for real destroying him this time?
2 to the right torso.
Perhaps.
Okay.
2 to the
Left
left
torso.
torso. And then 2 to the head.
This poor guy. He's got hired to go to an irradiated planet.
Yeah,
Still
it just gave
conscious.
him a pretty bad day.
Okay.
Oh, so he's going unconscious?
No, he's still conscious.
Oh, still conscious. Okay.
Still
so he's
conscious. You done?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. Wolfhound 4 will fire on Marauder 2 left side. It will also be large laser, medium, medium, medium. I think the range is going to be slightly different. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 10, 12, 12, 12. Nope. Nope. No. And no. So builds 3 points of heat. Okay.
I'll shoot some guns. Oh, is it not my turn yet?
No, it's your turn. You guys can
Okay.
take. Yeah.
I guess I'll try and polish off this wolfhound. I'm going to be shooting an ER large laser and 2 Ultra 10s twice each.
So you're firing them in ultra mode.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what that requires, but I'm more than
The
willing.
cluster rating is 2, and if your roll is an 8 or higher on the cluster table, a second shot will hit. It also means you build the heat on it twice, or firing it 2 times.
Oh, so you don't actually decide to shoot it twice and then roll for 2
No.
hits.
No.
Interesting. Okay, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. All right.
It's a slightly skewed, something like 45% chance to get a second shot in.
Can I use edge to bump a cluster?
No,
Why not?
we haven't.
We haven't.
We've never shot ultras before. I don't think a PC has ever had an ultra auto cannon. in this
I'll
game.
allow for it.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
All right, so I have a 1. I moved to make 3. They moved to make 5, and they are in short range for the everything. So 5. I'll shoot the 2 10s first. So here is my first 10. Oh, it's a miss.
Do you use edge for that?
Mm,
The only one would hit regardless.
yeah, I'll use. Is that okay? Nah, then I'll just let it miss. And second 10.
Both will hit.
Okay, there we go.
Location. Are you front arc?
I don't know.
Yes. Location 9 will be left leg takes 10.
Which one are we shooting at?
The
The one that's having a very bad day.
Okay.
The one.
Yeah, okay. Talk to me about the first shot.
First one. The first shot hits left leg, 10 damage. Crits
Okay.
once. Infernal doesn't blow off the leg. I'm pretty sure it just blows off
Twice.
the leg.
7, 8, 9. No, I mean, it does 1 damage to the left leg. Where's the second one hit?
Three.
You said it crits how many times, sorry?
Crit twice.
Okay.
second one hit in the right arm.
6 and 4.
think if I would have hit with that other one, I could have done this 2 more times. Would have done 40 damage off the bat.
Sorry, what was the location of the first shot here?
The first one was in the
Left leg.
Left leg, right. Oh, sorry, I meant the second one.
Oh, right arm.
Right arm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 go internal.
No
No
crits.
crit.
All right.
Then I'll shoot my large laser. And that will hit in the 3 again.
Is that the right arm?
Yep.
4.
And the large clan laser does 10 damage as well.
And that deals 5 points of internal damage to the right torso.
And
Does not crit.
that's it.
Okay.
By not firing my 2 ER medium lasers, I am heat neutral at a run with this weaponry.
Wolfhound 2 is going to fire at a 10 with a ER large laser at the Marauder 2.
This is fun. It's just get the Marauder across the map before it explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a miss. No heat buildup. You guys get to take your remaining turns.
Can I shoot at the Wolfhound one now?
Go for it.
I'd like to fire everything but one ERPPC, so they don't build heat. He's 6 hexes away, which I think is short range for everything but my lasers.
I'm surprised there are no extra heat rules on a moon.
Yeah, no air to disappear.
I had to cancel out between moon/radiation storms.
What's my modifier for running? I'm trying to find that.
Running is +2.
Always 2. Yep.
God, it's like I've literally never run before.
I
It's
haven't.
It's a
Same.
1 if you walk and a 3 if you jump. I wonder what running could be.
Yeah.
That's how it was when I piloted the Axemen. I almost never. I just bounced everywhere I went.
That's pretty much what I do.
Yep.
So it should be 5s to hit, except for my lasers, which should be 7s.
I know James is going to watch this, and when you do watch this, James, I want you to PM me with the page number for the sprinting rules. It never happens to me again.
The Gauss rifle hits location 5.
Okay. Someone needs to talk me through that because I'm over here on the sheet.
I think she's left side.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, shit.
Can you draw a direct line from the front left hex?
She is left side. No, she is front side. Never mind.
Okay.
So 5 will be right leg. Takes 10. So go to right torso.
What,
Wait,
right
That's my
Gauss-
Gauss rifle.
Oh, so 15.
12 damage to the center torso. We use spots left. Got a double heat sink. And
Entire right side is missing.
10 to center torso. Does not crit if it goes internal.
Oh yeah, it goes internal.
The thing is, we're going to have to continue to use movement points to turn around and face them, and they're all faster. They're going to gain throughout, so they're going to be swarming us here by the
Yep.
end of the next
Get
2
off.
turns.
okay, got it.
All we have to do is get off the board.
I think it's unavoidable.
No.
Unless you're willing to take back shots.
Then my laser, which misses by 1. But I don't think that matters that much.
Do you want to spend an edge point?
Oh wait, no, that is 7. I thought that was a 5 over there. That does it. Never mind.
Go hit left leg for 5.
leg.
Crits once.
Twice. No, once. Sorry. Too excited.
Obviously, this guy's not going anywhere.
And then
No.
my last laser.
So the left leg is still intact, but it has been completely critted out.
That one misses.
Okay.
So basically, he can't move.
Well, he can still move at a 1-2. He'll just spend all his movement trying to get up once.
Okay, so sprinting is double your walk speed. It generates 3 heat points. It requires your total attention. You cannot make any attacks. You cannot spot. You can't do any special shit. You can't move backwards or go into water hexes.
How close would
And you take on +2 on all piloting skill rolls for the rest of the round.
Where did you find that?
It's in tactical operations.
Ah, that's
It's an
why.
optional extra rule.
Okay, we don't have to use it. I mean, I just knew that something like that existed.
I'm not gonna use it if I can only move one more hex.
Yeah, it's good for mechs that are already fast.
It's like trying to put mask on a king crab. It's not going to work out as well as you think it is.
Right, exactly.
It's a mask with a supercharger sprinting.
Hey, let me tell you.
Strength mine.
Let me tell you about superchargers. They're pretty sweet.
No, they're not. They're
Yeah, I mean, as soon
super
as you flummox it up, it'll just crate your engine. And
That's why you keep edge. You save your edge just for engine rerolls.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pull it together.
I'm the only one that hasn't shoot yet.
Yeah, well, let's pull it together.
So I'll make an attempt to finish that last wolfhound, that one
Sure.
wolfhound off.
All together now. We're all in together now.
I'll fire my large pulse, medium pulse, and then 2 SRM6s. Everything's at medium range, but the pulses are at 5s while the SRM6s are at 7s. So large pulse first. That's not great. Center torso.
Okay. How much? 5?
It didn't hit. How much do you have in the center? 5?
5.
Sweet, I'll reroll that. Spin my last edge. I don't care.
That is the sound of someone who wants to die on an irradiated moon.
All right, I'll hit center torso.
Yeah,
so
it's gone.
all right.
The pilot dies instantly. As the cockpit blows out, you can see him eject into a radiation storm, and then you can see his
thought the whole-
parachute. He's like, ah, 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 ah!
But I thought the whole head of the cockpit, the whole head just shot off.
Oh, that's true on wolfhounds. All
So
right.
it's fine.
Just literally, the wolfhound is like the only one where that happens. The whole head ejects, bandito, and sprays out in a random direction, and he isn't screaming in pain and terror. He's just trapped inside a metal box.
So if we get shot out of a mech, we instantly die.
You can use an edge to survive dramatically,
Okay.
which is why spending that
Actual-
point of edge was a questionable decision.
I mean, you could spend all of it, just save one.
So, do you have an extra weapon that you could just pop
I'm
the?
not going to shoot the guy. That's rude.
What
They're trying to kill Black Rabbit.
if you knew you were coming to fight in an environment like this, would you not be in like a vac suit inside your cockpit?
It's
that
not
not a
going to
thing?
make a... I mean, no, because that would be incredibly difficult to move in and hot.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, they'd probably.
I mean, you
Mercenary
could do it,
probably
but you would
pass
be,
out from
you know, it would be like trying to... you've told me that you've engaged in that, the special chemical warfare suits, right? Like, can you
Mhm.
move normally in that kind of stuff, or
Can I what?
move normally? Like,
Not
can,
normally, but
yeah.
I mean, you can still perform.
right? I'm not dismissing that someone couldn't pilot a mech in that.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think of like an aerospace pilot. Surely they're wearing like a vac suit. And,
Yes.
and it's not as though those cockpits are probably any roomier than a mech cockpit,
Right.
right?
But those...
With a mech, you know, those cooling vests are there for a reason. You
I
just
know. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I was just curious.
pass out from heat
Oh,
exhaust.
it makes sense. Let me tell you about these 200-meter machine guns real quick.
I mean, in the context of the,
Right.
of the 80s future fiction that we live in, yes, it makes sense.
Do we have any further firing? I believe
No,
we're
that's all. I'm not going to
full
try to shoot
jump.
the cockpit.
Then the cockpit lands in the dust, sending up a...
There were just a bunch of other mercenaries stuck on a shithole because some guy had a bunch of money.
Can't our jump be doubled because of low gravity? I mean, I
No,
think
because it's
real-
not low gravity. I said it
Oh.
was a moon. I didn't say it was a low gravity moon. You're like,
all-
it's
all
exactly
moons-
like Luna, Earth's moon. We could just
Only one moon, Arthur.
only one moon in the entire galaxy.
That's right.
You get a Wolfhound 4 to Timberwolf A direct communication.
Hello there. I imagine that you're the people trying to kill my lance mate.
Name's Pauldrix.
Hello, Pauldrax.
We're only here for the Marauder pilot.
Well, you're not going to get her.
Very well. It cuts communication.
How did negotiations go, sir?
Are these guys familiar?
About
with
as well as
Battletech
could
at
be
all?
expected. You know, they made an unreasonable demand for Black Rabbit's life. I told them where they could shove it, and that was
Oh,
that.
so they didn't declare trial of annihilation on us?
No, surprisingly refreshing, that.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Is
I'm-
encountering clan mechs like is that like a uncommon thing or a common thing
It
now?
would be
Like,
very uncommon.
so these guys would it be safe to say that they've never seen a cauldron born and a mad cat before?
That would be unusual to say that they hadn't seen a mad cat, since that's the face of the clan.
Mm-hmm.
But like maybe
invasion.
fought against one would be unlikely.
That
but
would
they,
be
they
very
know of
unlikely.
it? Okay.
It would be infinitesimally unlikely for them to have encountered a cauldron born as a company-sized mercenary unit.
or a
that
or a
operates
or a
on the
Timberwolf
periphery.
either, right? Like
I
they
mean,
they would know of it. It would be they would know of it, but they may have never fought one.
maybe you want to stop piloting real quick and open your war book and check what you know about Paldrick's Marauders.
Yeah.
They spend any time on the clan front?
I think they have no idea what they're dealing with, and they don't understand that they're walking into a wall of death in a bunch of medium and light mechs.
I got an 8 on my.
mechs, aren't they?
I got an 8 on my tactics.
Is there anything heavier than a medium? Is a Shadowhawk the heaviest thing they got out here?
Shadowhawk is the heaviest.
Yeah, which is what, like a 55 tonner?
Oh, those are mediums. Fancy that.
No, I imagine we could stand still and let them all run at us, and we would chew them up like a wood chipper.
A little over exaggeration.
Sounds great. You should definitely perform.
Well,
that
you might
strategy.
die because you're an inner sphere mech, but
No, I mean we'd all probably die.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
yeah.
We just one rounded a mech, and I don't think it's unreasonable to think that we could
That's
round
like
2 mechs at a
one-
time.
Out of the 12.
Well, but that's, we got an unreasonable amount of leg shots on that thing too, and
Yeah.
it still ended up dying.
No, I would not be concerned if the mission were to kill every single one of these guys.
I
My
still
concern
would.
is they're all focusing on Black
Yeah.
Rabbit.
That is both bad and good.
All it takes is one leg injury.
And as if you get ejected, you're kind of screwed, no matter what happened.
Well, as long as you have 1 point of edge, you can dramatically survive.
You have when you pull your ejection seat, like Bubble Boy, like the big bubble like appears around you, and you just bounce like a gerbil
That's because
in a ball.
Black Rabbit has a very special cockpit system.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
costs more than the mech itself.
When she ejects, her cockpit transforms into a smaller mech.
Turns into
and
a
just keeps
wasp
fighting.
land air mech, transforms into an aerospace fighter and flies off.
Transforms into a giant middle finger and just fucks right off.
It only costs like 200 million.
Here's the problem about clan mechs is that they're so expensive and take a while to make that they can get easily overrun by people mass producing something like a general wolfhound. Typically, there's not that many timber wolves around, despite us walking into a full star of them.
I understand. Sid, I've asked you for a tactics roll twice. So far.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I didn't even hear you.
I got an 8.
I got a 12.
All right, so I'll be doing 3, 3, 3, 2.
I do like the Shadowhawk. I wish it wasn't underwhelming. It's cool looking though. I feel like it's very classic look to it.
Put less guns on it.
I think that
It's like the ultimate remedy.
Yeah. Fewer, better guns.
I mean, LRM-20 and an Ultra AC-5 is nothing really to laugh at.
No, I think Ultra AC. I think though I like Ultras in my future builds. I think I'm gonna, if I go projectile armaments, I think Ultras are gonna be a core of my game plan.
They're hit or miss with me, especially if you weren't able to edge the cluster roll.
Sure, but
They're hit or miss in real life too.
Yeah.
Well, I like ACs already.
Oh,
So-
sorry. Well, I didn't have to move that guy, but I guess I'll just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I think being able to edge the jams and edge the clusters make them even better.
You can unjam an AC-20 though.
Can you? I haven't read the rules, but I know jamming is a thing, but I don't know how to. What do I do about it? Is it just do you miss a turn with that weapon or something like that?
I believe so. It just doesn't fire for that
That's
turn.
not so bad.
Okay, you guys are up.
Yeah, I think Ultra,
Rotaries, if you jam those, you cannot get them unjammed.
but I think Ultra 5s and Ultra 10s are fucking my new bread and butter.
Man, racks were fun in Mechware.
Nope.
Okay, so it's our turn to move.
Yep.
Go. Why don't we have Cotton move first? I'm just worried about them getting on her back.
They probably will. I can't really stop to turn around much because it'll
Yeah,
take a lot.
too many movement points. I think you got another turn of just being able to run.
I mean, I can stop and turn, but
Nah, I wouldn't.
it'll take a whole nother round or two to.
Yeah, it's after this turn. If you go your full movement, you can just start doing jumps and get there fine.
Yeah, you can jump and turn around, I guess.
Sorry, I'm looking up the jam rules roll, but I can't find it in the rule.
It's definitely if you roll double ones, it jams.
Yeah, I know. I just don't remember how you clear it and how quickly. I need to move 2 Jenners. This guy's on a straightaway. I'm just gonna fucking jet it. What's I got? 11.
Juniors can run 11.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Two, three,
I'm
four,
excited
five,
about
6,
fighting these Jinners, I gotta be honest.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Arthur's finally got his Jinner squad.
Jinners have
We've wanted it for so long.
slightly bready names.
We're calling back to season 1, episode 1 now.
Cuts.
What is an 11? I've never gone this fast for like a whole season. Plus 4.
+4.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like being this fast.
Dang, that's cray.
All right, you guys are up.
I'll go next.
Okay.
All right, so turn for win. And then let's see, what is my total run? I think it's at 8, I believe. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's all the further I'm going to go. 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
1, 2,
yeah, +2 on that.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
When they start trying to body block will be the issue.
She can jump though.
You guys can't.
It's fine. That's what charge attack is for.
That's
We'll just push him right off the edge of the map with me.
You're like, I'm taking this Jenner on the dropship.
You're coming with me, motherfucker.
I'm Ronin him. Actually, you pull off your face mask. I was El Guapo the whole time. No, I'm lifting this Jenner over my head and breaking it over my back like so. Kadoosh.
I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you pesky Jinners.
Hadn't been for that meddling bandito.
Yeah.
This conspiracy wall. Almost certain. Don't have time to do the math.
Did El Guapo and Bandito hate each other?
I don't know if Bandito hated. I don't know. That's
I mean, Bandito didn't.
that's a complex question, to be honest with you.
El Huap was a complex man, to be
I
perfect.
don't know that Bush McGurk ever hated Bandito as much as he loved to shit all over him.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if he actually disliked him or if he just liked to tease him ruthlessly.
I don't know. I think he's probably ultimately indifferent, but he he comes from a military background, and every unit has to have a whipping boy. And for whatever reason, he decided Bandito was going to be that whipping boy. So I don't even know if it's personal so much as it's just professional. Like, dude, you're the professional whipping boy. This is just how it is. Like,
It's fair enough.
there has to be one.
All right, you guys are up.
Cool. I won't move, and I'll declare physical attacks for this. No, I'm actually pretty tempted. How many more turns is it going to take you to make it off the map, Cotton?
At least 2, 3 if I ever stop to turn around.
I mean, you could still dump your ER large and 2 ER mediums into it and then do a couple of punches in the game.
Yeah, that's not worth it. I'll just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I? 5, 8, 7. No, I'll just go here. Boom. I should be able to torso twist and hit that wolfhound in his face. Yep. Made sure I stayed within 6 hexes of him so I could catch all that AC 10 in the face. I like these textured bases. Where did you get those, Arthur?
They come with
Back in
skins
Asia.
of the mechs.
Cool. I don't remember seeing those before when we used
We never used any
smaller
of the
ones.
camos.
Wait a second, Rad. You're actually piloting a mech that is not just a sheet of paper.
What do you mean?
Because you
Oh
normally
yeah, first time.
pilot a token.
First time since a fucking crab. No, that's not true. I did pilot the Timberwolf for a game. and that
Yeah,
was it.
yeah.
There. But still,
This is the first opportunity you've had to change the color of your mech. It's anything you want.
it's true. And I haven't even changed this color yet. We're gonna get on that right now.
I could give you different paint texture bases.
Really?
Yeah, for the next. Go ahead and make this happen for you, but
Sure. I want one like Wolfhound 4.
prepare for game 2 late.
I gotta
is
enjoy
this?
while I can, kids, because I'm going back to paper like before you know it.
Right
It's gonna be
click
my
on the
last
ed-
chance.
Right click on the green bag, and once it all loads, you should.
Do I click?
Thematically, I can't try to block shots for.
Do I click deal and pick a color on the wheel? Is that what I do?
No, right click on the green bag.
I did that. Search. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Sorry, everybody.
Go lag. The rest of us will be
Oh.
fine.
So thematically, I can't body black for.
Too much
Black
space.
Rabbit. Can I body block one mech? No. Because that's going to really limit my options at the moment.
No, I feel like you have a lot of guns. Weird.
No, I mean I'll either try to body block if I can, but if I can't, then I got one option that I want to do, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jumping up to here. Say, how do you do to this wolfhound?
How do you do, you son of a bitch?
Fine, actually.
I do well.
Back and then
Oh, so
the rear shot.
Yeah, that is a rear shot.
Yeah.
who are you trying to rear shot?
He's rear shotting the Marauder.
You're like, can I trick Arthur into shooting anyone other than the primary target? Go.
Well, I was just going to say thematically, just try to body block, like actually trying to jump in front of the lasers.
Yeah, I understand that that's your plan.
But you said no, so
I did say no. Brad, have we picked a new?
Yep, I already swapped them out.
Right.
I took my old one and set it to the side over here.
Like that kind of olive.
Yeah, it's kind of the OD green, or as close as I can get to it.
That in mind.
Actually, I guess that's more of a Butch McGurk tendency, but I'll take it. That's fine.
So you have moved over here. Is it running? Is it jumping? What are we doing? Why are you bullying the smaller wolf? You know, as a wolf-arene, should you really be bullying your smaller cousins?
They're not my cousins.
I mean, a wolf-arene is like a larger version of a
It's
wolf-hound.
wolf. There's WLV. There's no F.
It is a wolf-arene. That's
And
how I
wolf
choose
is
to
more
pronounce
like
it.
a badger than.
Why do I have no control over the audio? And it's suddenly
fine.
gotten a lot louder.
It did get a lot louder. It's based on your location to the battle tracks thing, so if you just move away from it, or if you right-click on your volume mixer in Windows, you can just mute the in-game music by closing Tabletop Simulators down to 0.
Gotcha.
It's fine. I'm just going to kick this guy.
Good luck. I am going to start the round by firing the Wolfhound into the Marauder 2's rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be medium range on the lasers. Yes. Short range on the ER large laser.
Sharks with friggin' lasers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8, 10, 10, 10. That is a hit. For right arm, takes 8. Miss. Miss. That's a hit. Center torso rear takes 5.
I think she has 10 in the rear, so she's fine.
I have 16.
Oh, okay. Well.
So like being completely and utterly wrong in every way that matters.
I'm sorry. You needed a Gauss rifle to make a dent there.
Wolfhound builds another 3 points of heat, bringing it up to 6. That was a 3. Okay. You guys are up.
Well, nobody's speaking up, so I'll shoot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire on the guy that just shot into her back,
Wow, interesting.
which is 6
Torso
axis.
twist. What's that? Left arm and center
Not
torso
torso
only?
twisting.
Right. Right. That'll get you facing this way.
Which I should be able
That'd be his front arc.
Sure. I'm seeing that now.
to front arc.
Yep.
And the same weapon load as last time: 2 RPPCs, 2 medium lasers, and streak 6. We are at medium range for the streak 6 and the medium pulse lasers.
What number is this guy? 10 or 1?
So I'm rolling 5s for my RPPCs and
5s with the +3 to move?
and 7s for the streak 6.
Are you sure you've calculated this correctly?
Yeah.
He starts
I'm a
at
0
0.
pilot. I ran
Oh,
through.
right. They're pulse lasers. That's what it is.
5 for short, 7 for medium, 9 for long.
Ah, my gunboat Jenner friends. Alas, poor Yorick. I hardly knew ye.
Okay. So ERPPC number 1 hits him 15 in the right leg. God damn it.
It just snaps the whole leg off in one hellish blow.
Who are you
1
shooting
point
at?
Right torso.
The one that just shot me in the back.
Oh, okay.
good one.
Yeah.
You weren't shooting at. He wasn't shooting at Jenner AP. He was shooting at Wolfhound.
Wolfhound.
Oh, right. My bad.
So he has 1 point of armor left in his leg.
It's nice to know you could snap the legs off those Jinners so easily, though.
All right. Ooh. Another 15. That one takes 15 into the right arm, and it does crit twice if it
Okay.
goes in. No, it
Does.
crits once if it goes in. Sorry.
Fine. The right arm is just where all the firepower's.
I'm okay with that.
1-3 is the lower arm actuator, which is fine. One of the better
It's
options.
more difficult
Alright.
to shoot.
Medium pulse number 1 hits in the center torso. That's 7 damage.
Yep. He makes his piling check.
Medium pulse number 2 hits the left arm for 7 damage. And the streak 6 misses.
Someone sent me a message saying, "Isn't it ironic how gleeful they are to use clan mechs against waves of inner sphere?"
Feels good.
It's the complete opposite
feels
of
good
your
for a
first
change.
encounter with the clans. You're like, we have all the power now. We need nothing to hit with.
Yeah.
We roll really low numbers. Is that everything?
That's everything. The
Okay.
streak 6 did not fire.
Down to 6, so it's mediums and sorry, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10, 10. Hit left side, right arm takes 8. Black rabbit. Hit center torso through armor critical with no
There's no
crit.
crits.
Sorry, it's the left torso. And you take 5 points of damage. Miss. Is are up? Now also, first level of who wants to shoot?
I'll shoot.
Sure. Who are you going to target?
I don't know if I can get that Wolfhound 4. So if not, I'll shoot the Wolfhound 2.
Good, just with your left hand.
I'll just shoot
Just
the
your left arm weaponry. You know,
Yeah.
no big
You
deal.
either shoot with your left side on the Wolfhound 2 or shoot full bear Wolfhound 3.
Or you could shoot that Jenner.
I'll shoot the Wolfhound 3, I guess.
Sure.
So he's in short range for everything. I'm going to drop my lasers this time and shoot the 2 PPCs in Gauss rifle, and it should be 5s. Here's the Gauss rifle first. It's location 5.
Is that forward arc?
Yeah.
It's the right leg.
A lot of legs today.
I know. That's really irritating.
It's the first PPC. Also hits location 8.
Left torso.
And that's 15.
That's 10. It's the PPC.
Got it.
And then the last PPC. Misses.
Alright. Sorry, was the first one only 5 damage?
15.
15 damage. That's
The
very
first one
different.
was the Gauss rifle.
Yep. I thought that was wrong. Alright, so he needs to make a roll.
That'd be a center torso shot, Cotton. Do you want to re-roll it?
I don't know.
That's good.
I only have 2 edge.
Yeah, well. Reminds me, I haven't seen a Moray in like 4 hours. I gotta go find her after the show. If you're not re-rolling, then it will be this wolfhound being bullied by his shitty older cousin.
I haven't done anything to him yet.
Dang.
6.
Man, everyone just hating on Bandito today.
So it's 8,
Yeah, it's part of my life.
10, 10, 10. Once again, left side.
This concept of friends is peculiar to him.
Nope. Nope. No. A full-on laser barrage surrounds this Marauder 2 that's just old man slugging it at top speed. Somehow these guys are all missing because they're running at maximum velocity. And I build 3 points of heat. Man, that would have been a good place to get some use out of that rear medium laser. But I didn't want to have to deal with the heat problem. You guys are up.
Brad, do you want to go shoot? Who do you plan
Sure.
on shooting?
I'm gonna shoot Wolfhound 4.
Okay, I'll shoot. I'm shooting a Wolfhound 3, obviously enough.
That nerd back there in the background. So I need 6s to hit, and I'm gonna shoot the same 3 weapons again. So I'm gonna shoot AC, and I'll be double tapping both ACs. Is it an option not to, or
Yeah,
just like
you can just
do they
fire them in regular mode. You
Okay.
build I mean, you only build the listed amount of heat rather than double
Sure.
heat.
But if they don't fire, you don't build the heat, right? Like
No.
if the second shot doesn't fire, you don't build it.
No,
No.
the second shot does fire. If you say you're firing both
Whether
shots,
or not it hits.
yes.
Oh,
the question
okay.
is whether or not it hits, not whether or
I
not.
gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, first one misses.
Only one hits.
Second AC 10 hits twice.
Both will hit. Yeah.
First 10 damage goes to the left torso,
Got it.
and the next 10 damage goes to the left torso again.
It's internal.
So that's
Okay.
like
No, it's
As
not.
far from a crit as you can imagine.
The left arm falls off.
So far, that actually does crit.
then I'll
In
shoot
some
an
other universe.
AR, large laser. That
Oh, that'll
will
hit.
hit as well. And that'll do 10 more damage to the right arm, which I think you said just fell off.
No, that was the left arm that fell off.
Oh, okay.
3. Oh, right arm just got destroyed.
There is a crit on that one.
Outer right torso armor.
Okay.
No, it's not that you're stuck on the planet forever. It's just that your dropship will explode if you don't get back and go, hey, the dropship's going to explode and we're going to help you not explode.
Didn't they shoot off LRM-20s like they know something bad
Yes,
is
they
happening?
know something bad is happening.
Okay, so there's a bunch of dudes like running at them, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to plant like charges on the outside of the
Something like
dropship.
that.
Is that accurate?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You do know that there's trouble, and you do know that
That guy.
Bla-
Okay.
I mean, Black Rabbit is the only
Black
one
Rabbit,
that knows that there might be an explosive problem.
Right.
No. I told them that they were gonna blow up the dropship.
Okay. Well,
Like when the
I mean,
first came.
if someone told me they were going to blow up a dropship, I would expect that they would be blowing it up with bombs or with like aerospace bombs or with mechs, not guys with satchel charges. But I suppose as the distinction is irrelevant. Any other shots coming towards Wolfhound 4?
I think that was it.
Okay. I believe all of my guys that can fire have fired. Therefore, it is to Bandito to make the final shot for the night.
I'm going to. Can I also just kick?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kick, buddy. Let's kick. Can't
I
wait
mean, no,
for
I'm
these.
going to shoot then kick.
Yeah, well, of course. That's the order you do it in. I can't wait for these double
I'm
ones.
firing everything: large pulse, medium
Sure,
pulse,
sure.
small pulse, and
Yep.
2 6s. I
Yep.
shot at 1. I jumped for 4. He ran for 2, 6. So pulses will hit at 4, and then SRM 6s will hit at 6. So the large pulse. That'll hit. I'm on his right side, so it'll hit his right arm for 9.
Which Wolfhound is this?
Wolfhound 3, the one I'm
Okay.
quote
Yep.
unquote bullying. Crits twice.
Sorry, right arm for how much?
9.
Nine.
Crits twice.
Got it. No crits.
Damn.
Not internal.
Damn.
Okay.
God dang, this thing has 40 rounds of that Ultra 10.
I know.
It's a lot.
Well, you've already blown through 8 of them, right? You go through 4 a round and spend
Yes.
2 rounds.
Still, that's a
So
lot.
you've lost
Uh,
like 20% ammo capacity already.
medium pulse for 4. That'll hit the right torso for 6.
Got it.
And then small pulse for 4 as well. That does not hit. And then SRM 6 for 6. That will not hit. And then SRM 6 number 2 for 6. That'll hit. First 2 hits the head.
Nice.
A total of 3 hit.
He's conscious.
Second two
He's gonna
hits.
fall over from damage.
Right side is right leg. Takes 2. Crits 3 times.
Just
Or
a
no,
second.
Twice.
What's the location on 4?
Location on 4 is the right arm.
Okay. Got it. Sorry, what was your thing? Second
I
SRM
hit
shot
the-
hits.
Right leg. And it
Okay.
crits 3 times. Two
Uh,
times. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying 3.
2 times, yeah.
okay. Dice over here. Just in case you haven't been following along, it is fallen down during this firing,
Okay.
facing the same direction, so away from you.
Okay. Okay, last one.
We'll see if the
last one
pilot
hits
hurts
right
himself.
leg again for 2. Crits once more.
Sorry, I missed that. I'll get back to you in a second, because the pilot hurt himself while falling, but does not go unconscious. Alright, where were you at?
The last missile,
Yep,
which hit the right leg for 2 more.
got it.
And crits once.
again.
Got it.
And then my kick, I need a 5. I got a 5.
Okay.
It will hit the right leg regardless, and it'll take 11 damage.
Well, the right leg is destroyed.
I was going to destroy the right leg regardless of all this happening.
6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 damage. 3 ends up on the right torso. you slam your leg down on its right leg, and it snaps off and shatters and briefly jumps into the air before landing back down again.
I build a lot of heat.
It doesn't fall off the cliff, though, does it? Because that would be
Hilarious.
such an incredible "this is Sparta" moment.
No.
Oh, bummer.
If he wanted to do that, he should have declared a charge attack.
I see.
I could not. I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it.
Okay. That is it for us on this evening together, friends. Will Black Rabbit survive? Will the enemy forces survive? Will the dropship survive? Find out on the quite literally explosive finale next week of Season 3. I mean, I felt like I should get some credit for calling it quite literally explosive. There's explosions everywhere.
I thought it was pretty good.
All right. Let's do some outros. We're going to do them from least positive person to most positive person. So we're going to start with Sid.
Yes, indeed. Hello. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to watch us. This was a lot of fun. It's not very often that, we get to be the ones piloting the clan mechs that are raining down hellfire and death on several waves of smaller, less armed mechs. So it's kind of fun.
Tried to give you guys some good service,
It's nice to actually, not be injured and piloting an undamaged mech. It's been a long time since I've had both of those happen at the same time. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, a lot of good times. Follow me on the YouTubes. I got more videos coming out this weekend. I also have the Line of Sight weekly news roundup video over at Exclusively Games that comes out every Monday. And I'm going to be back here quite literally on Saturday for some more Hammer 40K, because we still have a battle that needs resolving there that is going to be very, very difficult to win.
No.
It's going to be very, very difficult to win.
It's going to be very easy
It
to win.
relies on me rolling well with 6-sided dice.
The real question is, can Gurren Kinshall, hallway scene from any Marvel Netflix series, his way out of this? Can he punch a bunch of cultists to death, or use a small knife to stab them to death long enough to survive until the end of the 5 rounds? I guess we'll find out.
That would be hilarious.
Got anything else, Sid?
No, that's it. I'm good.
All right, the second least positive, Rad.
Second least
Mm-hmm.
positive. What? Okay. All right.
You're
I
not
guess.
quite as grumpy as I am, for some
I
reason.
feel like I always have positive things to say after the game.
It didn't have anything to do with that for the game. I just meant in general.
Just in general.
All right. I'll take it.
You're gonna say you're more positive than Pondo and Cotton?
I don't know. I mean, me and Pondo are probably close. Nobody's as positive as Cotton, obviously, but I feel like I could rival Pondo for the second slot. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's too bad.
fine.
I contacted a panel of judges.
I doubt that.
Well, I mean, the panel of judges was me, and I polled me, and 100% of me's believe that he is above you in positivity.
No, I had a good night. I'm enjoying this so far. I always talk to Arthur and express how much I like doing kind of other game matches other than just like direct force on force death matches. So I think this is pretty cool. I like that it's a lot against the mini, and I like that it's try and get across the map instead of kill everything you see. Although I almost want to come back to the same conflict and then just run it for fun to see if we could make it out alive, right? Like, I think this would be a really fun, maybe not necessarily like the mission that you play in a campaign, but like you show up to the game store and you guys just do a battle instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, 2 guys call each other, just be like, oh man, nobody else is at the game store today. Let's do a quick run.
Let's do a quick Battletech match. Yeah, I feel like this would be a cool match, right? A bunch of inner sphere lights and mediums against 4 big ballers. I think that's pretty cool. I do think it would be pretty close. I think it would be a fun.
I don't think anyone has as big as balls as this Marauder too, but
nope. This them to big balls.
Right. Wow, I got Cotton to laugh at that joke. Wow, I have fallen so far.
No, that was good. I look forward to coming back next week. So that's all I got.
I'd like to try to do like tournament play.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I know Arthur's got a lot of plans for Battletech. So it's got, I don't know what we have in the chamber, Arthur, like 3 more years of Battletech based on the seasons that you want to do or something like that?
You mean like 3 more actual years?
Yeah.
No. Probably like 1.5 to 2. Yeah.
Year and a half to 2. I think it would be cool to do like Maximum X Crawl Solaris 7 campaign. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I'll tell you what I was considering is having you guys run the Kickstarter's Battle of Tukiid scenarios.
Interesting.
Comstar versus the clans. It's like a package of 8 scenarios in a row where you figure out, do the clans win or do the inner sphere win by, like each one tallies up. Your victory in the first one affects the next one.
That's pretty cool.
I thought maybe we could do it, but
yeah, I'd be into
they'd
it.
have to release at some point in order for us to do that. And of course, it was designed to be 1 player versus 1 player, not 4 versus 1. So
I am very excited about the new Catalyst book that's coming out. I'm trying to temper my expectations, but I'm just excited about it. I'm be interested to see what they come up with. yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. So, but I'm excited to see more and learn more.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to pitch me on a secret 7th season of this show where we rotate who the GM is and we just keep doing 1 versus 4, but
Hey,
I'm on the player side for 4 battles.
I think we could do that. I think that's
I'm up for
doable.
it.
Really? Cotton,
Yeah.
could you
Yeah.
see yourself creating a scenario where you murder all of your friends?
No.
I could try.
He already hasn't.
She's like, all right, all of your big mechs show up, and there are like 4 smaller tiny mechs. They're shaped like rabbits, and they all bow down before you immediately and say that they won't fight.
Would we
And
do
you-
it with like a?
You
in
all
like
get a
like
ton of money, and you go home, and nothing bad happens.
We could do it like West March's style, where like there's different characters, but always like in the same environment, and we advance like the story of the region, but not necessarily the story of the characters.
Made RPG crossover with Battle. No thanks. I'm
That'd be
good.
cool. Just set a battle value budget, and then have everybody pick their stuff,
Sibco Senpai.
No.
and then reveal their forces.
I'm ignoring
Okay,
everyone
boss.
else but Rad. I would be interested in a Battletech West Marches idea. I wouldn't run it, but I'd be interested to see it. I might play in it, but I wouldn't run it.
Shit, if I had the time, I'd love to run something like that.
I prefer the more tightly focused games that I run, obviously because I run them. So,
That tracks.
speaking of tightly focused things, let's talk about the next most positive person, Pondothemad.
I'm honored to be the second most positive person apparently among us. I've
You shouldn't be honored. You really earned that achievement on your own. And I think we can all respect the effort that you've put in. We're honored to have you be our second most positive person.
Sure. As far as scenario goes, it's an interesting one considering that if we could have obviously did hard mode if we wanted to by just going straight through the middle, but since we kind of went to the far right edge
Have a
where
fight to fight after this fight, though.
yeah, I feel like we could have did it hard mode by going straight through the middle, and then we would have all those mechs come shooting at us at once. Well, at least at the Marauder. But we kind of did take the easy route by going to the right side. I'm like a proponent of it as far as numbers versus quality. At some point, numbers do win the majority of the time. Because eventually, if you have 4 mechs against 12, those 12 mechs can tend to do a lot of damage if they're able to get to the U. But since we kind of did a whole scenario where we put them in like a funnel where we only have to deal with 4 out of the 12, it's pretty takeable.
Well, those generators are coming in next round, so
Yeah. My plans was just to mainly just cripple majority of the mechs like I did with this one Wolfhound 3. So that way if it tried to get up, it wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So I'm just going to systematically jump over to each one, just kick them in the knee. It's like, oh, which side's your bad side? That one? Boom.
Smart.
Listen to this fucking asshole.
just baseball bat to the kneecap
Essentially.
and move on.
Oh, you wanted Oz Marauder 2? Forget about it. You put some armor dents on one of us, we put one of you in the morgues. Got anything else, Pondo?
Nah, that's about it.
Cotton?
Hi.
I've heard that you're the most positive person on this show.
That's nice. I appreciate that. I'm Cotton. I like doodling stuff. I don't have anything to say. I might have been doodling a little bit ago. My
Anything-
plan is to live through the battle.
I mean, all I gotta do is snap one of those legs, Bandito style.
That
Maybe a
would be
little-
unfortunate, but my legs have a lot of armor, so I'd actually prefer if you shot my legs.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
sure.
Weirdly.
Let me tell you about if we can get this rear armor damage stacking up, maybe we can start giving you some engine hits and gyro hits as well.
Yeah, that won't happen.
That would also be unfortunate.
What's with
that-
what's with this won't
that's how-
happen shit?
What happened? She can just jump the rest of the way and then keep her back to the edge of the map.
I gotta go one more round before I jump the rest of the way. I can go one more round and turn, but
Oh, gotcha.
You could jump all the way and make it by the 6th turn.
no, I think I had to move up at least 4 more, so I have to do one more run, but just turn on this one. And then I can jump the rest of the way. Yeah, I've jumped 3.
I'll, in fact, probably be the one that makes it last, to be honest.
Fastest
Yeah, you
mech,
might wanna
slowest
start
pilot.
catching a little bit.
I'm not too awfully concerned because then because mostly I could jump one direction, then just run 8 forward.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
My tactic was to just see who got in front of me and if it was worthwhile to maybe jump by them and kick them. Yeah. Try not to go as far back as possible, or go with at least like 3 or 4 hexes forward.
You got anything else, Cotton?
No, I'm good.
Okay. That's it for us. There'll be shows throughout the week. I've cleaned up the Discord announcements page, so if you want to hop on Discord, you can see some fresh new shit, including the new schedule. That's it. We'll be back next week. Final episode, season 3, unless for some insane reason we don't get through it in 4 hours. It would be very difficult to fail that. Fire noises. Swish.
I don't know. 4 hours, 2 turns.